What's up, all my tycoons out there? It's your boy Flack, aka the Flackjack Attack, coming at you again with another video. This time I have an updated system for rolling. I know everybody out there was like, man, this kind of rolling counting is a little confusing. So I have simplified it for you. I have three charts for every single event out there: the railroad event, the corner event, and the tax tile and utility event. Now, I don't know where exactly I'm going to put these other than this video to create them. I'll put them in the Discord. How about that? I'll put them in the Discord. If you have Discord, go ahead and hop into the Discord. I'll have them posted there so you guys can find them. I've been doing this for a long time, and I had no idea that subconsciously I was doing it until the other day. We were live streaming here on YouTube, and I realized that I was doing it as I was playing. And after that, I was going through the VOD, creating some stuff, and I was like, man, you all remember the how to roll like a pro video. Now I'm going to show you those boards, but real quick, we're going to go over a couple of things going on with the channel. First of all being, every single new event that pops up, a top event that pops up, we're going to be live streaming it here on YouTube. I'm one card away from completing the album. I think I'm going to just go ahead and buy it. I think I've proven the point that you can solo as a player, not trade, not gift, and not buy cards, and not airplane mode, and still complete the album comfortably as free to play. All you have to do is use the guides that I put in this channel, and you can do it. It's 100% obtainable. No questions asked. I've proven it. Another thing that we're going to be doing is when I'm live streaming, now that I've completed the first album and I'm going on to the second one, I've taken all my cards, I've traded them to my alt. So all my alt is holding all my extra 5 and 4-star cards. I'm going to start trading those back to my alt, or to my main account. And once I have those on the days when new events come out, we're going to be giving those away. So we'll be doing 5 giveaways. So what I'll do is throughout the stream, throughout the live, I will do a giveaway. It'll be just like a keyword. You'll come in and you'll just be like Monopoly or something like that. Type it into the chat. It'll pick a winner, and you can go through my albums and pick any extra card that I have, and you can have it. It'll be a 1-star, it could be a 2, 3, 4, it could be a 5-star. If there happens to be a golden blitz on those days, you can get a golden blitz card. So feel free to turn on the notifications, like, subscribe, and be sure to join us when we go live. It's usually in the morning of the new events. When the new events start, there's going to be another one coming out in the next day or so. Not really too sure about when this video will be posted, but just be on the lookout for the lives. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is something crazy happened to me this morning. Something crazy happened to me. I was logging in and I was trying to figure out the stupid token tile, the one where you got the tokens and they move around the board. I think I'm going to be done with that because that event is just not very good in my opinion. Anyways, neither here nor there. I ended up with the high roller event, 10 minutes from the top event. And I was rolling around the board and I did a couple high rollers, hit, miss. And then the craziest thing happened. The high roller ended. And I went to go past 100 to go back to 1 to roll. So I was at 100, hit the button, rolled, and it said 200. And I was like, wait, what? It didn't have the ring around it anymore. It just said times 200. And I was like, what? And so I pressed record on my phone because I wasn't recording at the time. So I pressed record and recorded the whole thing. I could go from 1 to times 1000. No time limit at all. Has that ever happened to you? Has that ever happened to anybody out there? I'm wondering if it's a glitch in the system, if it's something I did to make it glitch. I've never seen that before, never heard of it, never anything. So I'll be posting a video about that too. Watch for that. Tell me what you think about that. Super crazy. The next thing I want to talk about is it's coming up on partner event week. So word on the street is this Friday, February 9th, the partner event is going to start. Now, as always, I need to, I don't know how many times I have to emphasize this, but make sure you choose your partners carefully. If you know someone in real life who plays the game as serious as you do or as casual as you do, if you're in a Monopoly group or trading group and know people who you trade with or gift with constantly, you just find them here in the chat. If you find them here on YouTube, whatever it be, make sure you have an open line of communication. Make sure that you can talk to people. All of my partners that I've had for the past 3 months know I don't roll until, or I don't spin the wheel until the last couple of days of the event. I stockpile all my tokens and then I roll. I also tell all my partners, hey, worry about our car last. Let me work on it first because I like to make some content out of it. And communication is key. Now, the one thing you might be thinking about is, how am I going to prepare for the event? Well, over the next few days, you might want to minimize the dice you're using. You might want to keep the dice down to a dull roar until you have gotten enough saved up to where you're comfortable with rolling in the events. Now, remember, all of the partner event tokens that you're going to get aren't going to come from the board. They're going to come from the side events that are usually over here on your screen and the top event. So make sure you use those wisely. Use the board as your last resort to pick up tokens. That being said, let's get into the boards and show you how to roll smarter using the Flack Attack system of rolling. So here, as you can see, this is the setup that I came with for the tax tile event. All of the green areas over here are going to be areas where your token is landed on, where you're going to want to multiply. So if you're sitting on Marvin Gardens and you are on the tax tile event, you can go ahead and increase that multiplier. If you're on the jail, Pacific Avenue, North Carolina Avenue, etc. The yellow tiles are the tiles that you are going to target. Here's the legend over here. Target tiles, multiply tiles, and then ×1 tiles. My camera's kind of, anywhere I move it, it's going to be weird, but you'll get the gist. ×1 tiles are going to be where you're going to want to put no multiplier on it at all and just roll around. Now, the reason why I have only the luxury tax and income tax tiles highlighted yellow on this is because they give you ×3 for the event. Electric and water only give you ×2. So because these are so far away from each other and there's nothing else around it, making the hot zone for this would kind of suck, and especially for only a ×2. It kind of goes with the token tile that we are on today. So therefore, I only choose to go for luxury tax and income tax. If you're on chance, Pacific, or if you're on chance or Park Place, or even short line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Income tax still comes into play on that. As well as if you get a low roll, you can land on luxury tax and still come out ahead. Also, luxury tax here, as you can see, is both a yellow and a green, meaning that if you land on luxury tax, you are more than welcome to go ahead and increase that multiplier. Now, here we have the railroad event. So the railroad event consists of chance, community chest, and railroad tokens, or tiles, rather. And the board, as you can see, is a little bit different. I still favor the right side. If you were to draw a line down the corner from corner to corner, from jail and go to jail, I still favor the right side of the board because all of those tokens are so close together. And as you can see here, coming up from Ventura Avenue all the way to go to jail, I'm multiplying. Multiply, multiply, multiply. Boom. These community chest, short line, and chance are all very within the same vicinity in the hot zone when you use those tiles. The same thing down here with the front of the board. Chance, reading railroad, reading railroad, and community chest are both right next to each other. So if you use the green hotspot, or the green zones where your tokens are sitting, remember, this is important. Green is where your token is sitting. So if your token is sitting on any of these tiles at the time, go ahead and roll your multiply. It could be 5, 10, 20, 100, 1,000 if you got high roller. Doesn't matter. Whatever high roller you, or whatever multiply you feel comfortable with, go ahead and roll it. Now here we have the corner event. I don't particularly favor any corner over the other, except for go to jail. I really try to make sure that if I'm in the hotspot, or if I'm in the zone, the green zone over here where I'm multiplying, that I'm trying to multiply to get to the go to jail, because you can get the roll chance, you can get multiple dice out of it. Really helpful. But I don't specifically just roll around to get to this spot to get to a corner. If I'm in any 4 of these spots, 1 2 3 4 after a corner, then 1 2 3 4 5 is perfect. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 perfect. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 perfect. 9 boom. While multiplying in this event can net you a smaller reward because you could not land on corners as easily, it is also a ×4 event. So every time you land on a corner, boom, it gives you ×4, and the multiplying towards the rewards is better. I would say that corners is probably one of my favorite events to do. So that's it. I hope that these boards give you better guides on how to roll, when to multiply, when to come out and head for the specific event, instead of having to calculate in your head 5 6 7 9. I hope it works. I hope it helps you. They'll be posted in the Discord. If you don't have Discord, let me know in the comments. I'll try to figure something else out, somewhere to post them where you guys can be able to see, where I can pin them somewhere. Maybe I'll pin them to my Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, I have now pinned the Twitter guy hookup for cards in my link tree. So the link will be below. The link will be below in every video. If you want to, I can't emphasize enough, do not spend money in this game. This game is set up to take your money away. It's borderline predatory. It feeds off your endorphins and stuff like that. I can't stress enough, please, 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 for the sake of your own pocket and your family's, whatever, if you're spending on it as an entertainment value and it's not getting out of hand, by all means keep going. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but if you step back for a second and realize maybe I might have a problem, reach out to someone. If you've had a gambling problem before in the past, let me know in the comments, because if people see that, they'll realize that they're not alone, and it's nothing to be shameful about. Recovering gambling addict here myself. So please, please, please reach out to the Twitter guy. It's $8 for a specific card you want. Once you get down to a few cards that you need to finish off a set, hit him up. Instead of spending $70 in the game, spend $24 on 3 cards that you desperately need. Finish out that set and move on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch for the next videos. Happy partner event. And as always, keep on rolling.